Well, here we are, beautiful Groton. It's going to be good weather. Here we got the usual suspects. Hey, you.
I think I've officially said good morning or good evening.
Good morning.
So good to see you.
Well, thank you. Still good to be here.
Yeah, really. Every year it's like, okay, Valerie goes, you going to do this again? I went, well, yeah.
Yeah.
What else do I want to do this
That's
weekend?
right. I'm still mobile. All right, pal. We'll see you.
He qualified on belay that was his boat. He was command.
Whee! Yeah, the usual suspects. That one's
Seriously the same.
yeah, yeah, pretty much same animal. That one is for Joe. This one's for Joe. That's my ride.
Okay.
Yeah. So we get him all set up, then I can go play.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, I'm making the rounds. By the way, you're on video, so watch your language.
Oh, not again.
Oh my God.
Or still.
But still. God.
I didn't do this.
Now I'm going to go get the big one.
Go get him.
I have, you realize how much CW I'm to bring up?
Yeah. Oh, get that thing in the water.
And there are only two people allowed to smoke at a time. It's like,
I'm a goddamn admiral. Start smoking. So,
yes, sir.
RHIP. Do the motors run?
Right, man. I prefaced with before I left,
Yeah.
doing the PMS.
Yeah.
Right, you know,
Yeah.
I ran for like 20 minutes. I did the oil thing.
So everything's working?
That,
Everything's working?
jamming,
You are cursed.
jamming.
It's going to melt when it hits the water.
I mean, it might like sink down there to the bottom.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, Don, I'm Jake.
What's it?
I'm Jake.
Jake. Hi, I'm Tim. How do you do?
Yeah.
Are you the Jake he mentions?
Don't believe a fucking word from
Probably
this guy.
like when he was
He said he and Jake are
at a
coming up to the
high-pitched
hobby
scream, it was me.
shop. Oh, yeah.
Right? So, it was Jake.
Oh, that's why you were being polite to you? David. I have a question.
I got an
Probably
answer.
one of many.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a lot of pictures of submarines, American submarines. Basically, they're all black. And then you see one like yours that has white outlines on it.
Well, what you're looking at is a Soviet submarine. That white outline, that's called boot topping. And they probably use
B-O-O-T.
boot, B-O-O-T, boot topping, which is typically black in most navies, but over there they probably use it because, frankly, the Soviet sailors are not that attuned to things. So they make it simple for the import watchstanders to keep an eye on the draft. And that's one thing you do in port is you always pay attention. Is my boat sinking at the pier?
Yeah.
So that white boot topping, I suspect, is to help the watchstanders make sure there's no change during the course of their watch in the weight of the boat. So you have draft markings, but you also have that white boot topping, and I think it's white for that reason.
Do you think it stays that way when they're on patrol?
Hard to tell. Hard to tell if they paint it out when they go on patrol or not. I don't know. Because all of the photos we see in the public domain anyway are publicity photos, and we do it too. You know, aerial shots. You know, for the good people back home to see their brains making new submarine. If it's patrol color, I don't know. I suspect it is.
Have you ever, well, you were a diver, but I know when I was looking at the information on the bottom hull of the 212, that the weathering could depend on where it was stationed.
Absolutely. And if it's up on the blocks or on a dry dock, you don't know how long it's been in dry dock.
Right.
If it's fresh, it's going to be kind of green because the marine growth is still alive. After a couple of days, it dies, and then it bleaches out, typically not white, but a very bright tan.
So those submarines, like the 212, are on a different type of mission. A Virginia-class submarine, do you know what the bottom of one of those would look like?
They were anti-foul red. Now, in America, well, they were.
Okay.
And there's also been a difference between the yards. Like Electric Boat and some of the other yards back in the day, it would be red from either waterline or centerline down.
Okay.
But I believe it was Newport News, had a black formula for anti-foul.
Really?
And I can't get a straight answer. But you can tell a patrol-ready boat from one that's still in workup. The one that's still in workup is red from waterline down.
Okay.
And once they finish their workup and they're ready for a patrol, then it'll be in dry dock and they'll do their final, things. But they'll shift that demarcation line from center line down.
Okay.
Because you're worried about aircraft seeing that red.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, it's possible a modern Virginia-class submarine,
Is probably all black.
all black.
I think we've abandoned the.
Would you even be able to see the water line, or would there be a water?
Yeah, you would see marine growth, and typically that's. Well, come over here, take a look. I'm going to give you some homework, and then we'll talk it over later. This one here, go through that book right there. Okay. It's on submarine weathering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that should answer. So I'm going to go bother some other people. Do your homework.
I'm going to show you my boat.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do that now?
Yeah, right now.
So I will line it.
Hey, you. How you doing, pal?
This is my baby.
Nice job, nice job.
You can see why I said this is a challenge to me.
Oh.
It could be much better, but
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You got a little bit of the green, which is
Yeah.
the seagrass.
Uh-huh.
We call it the hula skirt. But yeah, that's good.
didn't I do this kind of in reverse? It should have been lighter down here and darker up here.
There are so many variations on this theme. Who's the hell going to tell you that it's wrong?
You might.
Well, who the hell am I? No. Plant your feet and put them up.
This is an interesting model. It's a plastic conversion,
Yeah,
but it's an American PT boat.
Right.
In World War II, in D-Day, they took 2 squadrons over,
yeah.
and this is boat number 513. They painted stars on them. The armaments were different.
Yeah.
And I found that whole story. I was amazed that there were PT boats in the English Channel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
Higgins and Ilkos were everywhere.
yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. All right, I got shit to do. You do your homework.
Thank you.
Nice work there.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
if I may.
Yes, you may.
On your watertight cylinders, 3.5 inch diameter, what wall thickness do you have?
Some of them in the day would be a 1/8 inch thick wall.
Yeah.
But I eventually went to 1/16 inch wall.
Oh, that thin.
Well, we're not going that deep. You remember the discussion about the slight box compression with
That's
depth?
right. That's right.
Yeah, and you do
I
see
wonder
it.
whether I should even go thicker to like 1/4 inch.
Oh no. You're fine. You're fine with the 16th inch, and if you want to,
Yeah.
be armor plated, go with
Okay.
1/8 inch.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Thank
I got to get back to it. All right, man. This is Bill Lambing's stuff right here. He's done a good job.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. How you doing?
I'm well. This is the best looking turnout I've seen.
Very
for a
good.
while.
Yeah.
A lot of boats on a lot of tables.
Yeah. Well, now we just got to get the gate unlocked. And
The gate down there further is unlocked.
oh, it is.
Yeah, like halfway around the.
I don't want to make the trip.
Oh, you can see it right there where the blue sign is.
Yeah.
That is unlocked, but I'm still trying to get a hold of Pat.
Okay.
Have him moving this one.
Okay. All right. Well, I got things to do anyway. We'll get my boat in first, and I want you to drive that around for a while. Then we'll put your boat in.
Okay.
All right? As a matter of fact, I'm going to prep it now. This one's your boat. This one's mine.
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, thank you. Let me get over there.
Do that.
You've been following along with my post, right?
Yeah.
The stern planes, we have the stern planes here. So the stern planes are here. But this is my solid. So I had to figure out how to move.
have a question.
Sure.
Why did you go with the brass prop instead of the steel prop?
I can't get a straight answer. It wouldn't be steel. It would have been titanium.
Yeah.
Because if you have dissimilar metals, you're going to have erosion problems. So I just kind of played middle ground there. So I just started with a gold/brass color, and then I dirtied it up. So of little consequence. Let me get over there. Yeah. Well, I'm not putting it in the water. I'm just prepping it, making sure that the battery's hooked up and everything. Yep. As you can see, you just remove that one screw and then you lift the ass end, slide it forward, and off it comes. So ass end up, like so. Push it forward. Put it over here. Rest it on the plane like that, and now you're ready to work. All right. So I'm going to try to do this without removing the cylinder.
And I brought almost nothing with me.
Well, it's all here. It's all here.
I brought screwdrivers.
Yeah.
That was it.
There we are. That's why.
Battery in there.
That's right. All right, man. Where's this crack?
Under that.
Well, the mystery crack. Yeah. That's the only one?
That's it.
I can make a fix. I'll pull the bulkhead, then I'll open this up and I'll put in the magic goo, and then on the inside I got the tools to get a good finish so we can get that O-ring.
Your recommended front split point here.
Yeah, pretty much. And it just depends on what cylinder you're using, whatever makes you comfortable. I try to make that brake as far aft as I can because it reduces the flimsiness of the hull if you can share the load between the bow and the major portion of the hull. So sometimes you can put it right there.
Yeah.
Depends on your cylinder and your preference. Like take a look at that smaller skipjack. Look where the brake is on that.
Oh yeah.
Look at the forward brake. Take a look. The radial brake. See, that makes my point. It's more rigid structure when it's assembled. Yeah. If you put the brake up here, it gets very floppy. Yeah.
What are you up to, sir?
No good, ma'am.
No good.
No good.
No good.
No good. Yeah. 3 years of undetected crime.
or next year.
That doesn't count what goes on in your head.
Oh, what a cesspool that is.
I got you figured out.
Yeah, I think so.
The first submarine kit I bought, I have an R&R cylinder for it,
Right.
the Mobius kit, and I decided that's going to be the third one I build. Because to me, this actually is more complicated than the other ones, just to build it.
You're not talking about the hull.
No, just talking about the linkages and the shaping and everything.
The only real challenge is just making the fairwaters work. That's all. Everything else is straightforward. You got gobs of room compared to most of them.
Well, I thought one of the problems with these was that because of the back being narrow,
Yeah.
that the placement of the cylinder made the balancing and everything very difficult.
If you're using a 3.5 inch diameter cylinder, which I advocated, which was a mistake, it should have been a 2.5.
Okay.
Because, as you well know, that it's hard to trim, particularly back aft, to get the correct placement of the foam and this height.
Enough room in your foam up.
That's the point. That's the point. So it should have been a 2.5. It would have been a lot easier. And I think Ron's, which is R&R, his is 2.5, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I had it sitting there, but I don't know, to be honest.
Anyway, I think it's a better fit than what I came up with. Yeah.
If I had all the time in the world, I'm tempted to buy another Mobius kit because you gave me that cylinder. I bought a cylinder from Bob at NSD for that.
Yeah.
So I'm tempted to marry that cylinder to a 2.5-inch cylinder to one of these.
Keep looking at
not even painted or anything. Just get it working.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
You know.
Yeah.
Just to see what the difference would be.
You can just keep checking eBay. You'll find a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fell down the rabbit hole so far. I went down to Virginia last year, the South Dakota. I thought never in my life would I have an opportunity to do that.
Yeah. You look
These
down.
guys, they blew me away. I mean, they know it. I mean, that
Was that at Harbor Fest?
No, it was here.
You went on the tour. You went on the
Virginia class.
Virginia class. Yeah.
You look at that thing. It's got every kind of technology in the world
Yep.
mixed into one vessel.
It's Star Trek.
And it what?
It's Star Trek.
Yes, exactly. And these guys, there was a guy there that was kind of talking to everybody. He was, what do you call it? It's like the Navy equivalent of
Tour guide.
Of a master sergeant, though.
Oh, senior chief, master chief.
I mean, that guy, it was like if it was on the boat, he knew about it.
He was probably the cob.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the word.
Yeah, chief of the boat.
I mean, I was just blown away by these guys.
Well, submarine qualification is no joke.
Oh, I've been looking at like sub-school
Yeah,
videos. And
there you
stuff.
go. Yeah.
Oh, that was another question I wanted to ask.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
I never went to sub school.
Yeah, now don't kick the shit out of me for asking me this question. The Cuba Gooding movie about divers.
Oh God.
You know, with the big heavy helmet.
Yes, I was a racist from day one. Yeah, just black people give me a hard time.
Besides that, what
God.
kind of diver you were with that kind of helmet?
Yeah, I became a second-class diver. Yes. Yeah, that's the Mark V.
So
We call him Jake.
like some divers are just like basically scuba
You
tanks.
have different degrees. Now, I was on a submarine and we had billets for scuba divers. We call them boat divers. And you had billets for 2 guys. So I volunteered and I went to school and I became a scuba diver. And then I noticed that we had gear for what we call a hard hat diver. In our case, it was a Jack Brown rig. The old one you see in Sea Hunt when he puts on that mask, that's the Jack Brown. So we had that gear, but that billet called for a second-class diver. And submarines aren't supposed to have. But I pointed out to the weapons officer, we got the gear. Just send me to school during off crew, and they did. I became a second-class diver, and all of a sudden, the diving detailer has more clout than the special weapons detailer. I was off that boat before I could look up, and I was in a diving community, and I was there for 13 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I was a hard hat
That
diver.
bolt on. Was that?
That's where you need tenders. You just don't slip that one on.
Is the training as unbelievably rigorous as they depict it?
Did the instructors fuck with you? Yeah.
I figured that, but I mean, from the movie, I know it's a movie, but you get the impression that the physical strength required and the shape you have to be in to do that kind of diving is pretty tremendous.
The prerequisite for a good diver is to be dumb and just you never quit.
So you met the qualifications immediately.
That's right. Well, it's like torpedoman. In torpedoman A school, there's a placard over one of the lab rooms, and the placard reads, "I may not be able to spell it, but I can lift it." That's what you need to be a good diver. Anyway, an entry level, scuba or hard hat. Now, if you want to be a first-class diver, and then you get off into the weird stuff like projects, what they call tech divers.
You were a second-class diver?
I was a second-class diver. Air only, no mixed gas.
Oh, so the mixed gas is when you go even deeper.
And you have to know a lot more.
What do they call that? There's a name for it when you have to mix
Saturation
together.
dive?
Saturation diver.
My brother-in-law was a hard hat diver who he did a lot of work on docks and ship lifts.
Yeah.
So he was hard hat, but with the fiberglass helmet.
Yeah.
Those guys, he didn't go.
Yeah, we call it the ultralight. Yeah, and we had the equivalent. It was called the Kirby band mask, the Mark I. piece of shit. Every time you go in the water, within 5 minutes, there's no comms, which suited the divers because we didn't want to get bothered by the supervisor. We just went back to line pull. Yeah, okay? Yeah. And if the comms were working?
What does a so when you said you were a scuba diver,
Initially.
you stayed on a submarine.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
what kind of
Security swims, and I spent an entire weekend finding a gun that a stupid watchstander dropped. You don't lose guns in the Navy without NIS getting up your butt. So what happened was, if the guy was playing John Wayne during the mid-watch, you know, one of these things twirling the gun around, on the deck, in the water, and I get called in off leave. Get over here. Why? Sit up station, we dropped something. What'd you drop? Never mind. So I get over there. Okay, it's a 45, great. And when I get there and I go in the water, fine, an illegal dive right up the butt. I mean, we're pier side, I don't have a tender, other than some poor seaman with a piece of 21 thread tied around my ass. And so I come up, and what was nobody on the pier are two black vans in NIS. So they get me on deck, I go up the brow, I get on the pier, and are you Petty Officer Merriman? Yes. If you do find a gun, we want it back. Yes, sir. and it took me 4 days of diving, but I found it.
wow?
Yeah. That and about 20 coffee cups.
Do you do like a grid layout when you do that type of thing? How do you?
If I'm losing a submarine, yes, I'll put down a circle line with a datum line, and then I'll do circle searches. But as far as the gun went, it was very simple because we didn't shift our position from the pier. So during the entire dive, the boat was right there at the same spot in the pier. So I just put a heaving line over the side till it hit the bottom, and then I follow the heaving lane down, and then I get into the muck and I just do this. Because zero visibility. You got to be in the muck.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
No lights on you.
The first dive I took a light. After that, forget it. It's a waste of time. So you put your chest in the muck and you just crawl around, and every now and then you hit that heaving line. Oh, okay, I got to go this way now. And it was basically that. But if I had to do again, I would have put a datum line parallel with the boat from the heaving line, and then I would have gone this. I probably would have found it the first day.
Before I got certified with scuba diving, I went out on a boat, a friend's boat, dive boat, and I had a prescription pair of glasses, and I'm leaning over, and they kerplunk.
Kerplunk.
So we were tied to the wreck that we were over.
Yeah.
So the mate from the boat, he went down, and there are my glasses right there.
I'll be damned.
Probably about 40, 50 feet of water.
You're lucky it didn't fly away.
know,
Yeah.
What was the most challenging thing you did as a hard hat diver?
Well, challenging to dumbass. All right, I'll give it to you. I was working aboard the USS Yosemite in the dive locker, and I was a dive locker. The Yosemite is a tender. It's a destroyer tender over in Mayport. Now this was they had the destroyer piers and they had the carrier piers, and we were servicing two carriers, the Forrestal and the I can't remember the other. It was the one I got stuck under. One of our jobs on the carriers was to go down to survey the zincs, and cathodic zincs are placed throughout the hull to keep dissimilar metals from corroding. So I went down there and I was surveying this stuff. Now I had to survey, this was the bilge keel on the pier side, so I'm down there and I'm telling, for once the comms are working, so I'm talking to the soup, and yeah, okay, I'm here, that's fine, 20%, 30%, whatever. Okay, get to the other side. So I get under the carrier and I go to the other side. So I'm being tended from the pier. My umbilical is now on the other side of the carrier. And nobody paid any attention to the tides, right? Yeah, you know where this is going, right? So I spent 5 hours in the muck like this with a carrier on top of me. Thank God I wasn't coral or anything. And I could tell on the comms because they're still working remarkably. And the supervisor, every 2 minutes, and finally I had to tell him, will you shut the fuck up, I'm trying to sleep. I had nowhere to go. We waited for the tide.
How did you keep yourself from panicking or anything like that? you get trained for that also?
That's where the stupid part comes in.
You're just too stupid to get
Too
scared?
stupid, yeah. Fuck. Anyway, I'm tired.
Seriously, you didn't totally freak out?
I was concerned because I knew we were going to have to come back the next day and finish the survey. You know, well, fuck.
You're under an aircraft carrying your thing of shit.
All the boxes tomorrow.
No, first was I'm tired. I wish they'd leave me alone. And then well, there goes my weekend.
But it was, you checked the boxes: fearless, clueless, lunatic.
Stupid. Underline
It's
stupid.
certainly not going to help if you panic. So,
Yeah.
if you got,
Yeah.
brain just,
Yeah.
don't,
No. The only time I ever panicked is when I pissed Ellie off. No, we got a problem.
That's realism.
This is life
More
threatening.
life and death than being caught underneath a carrier, right?
Yeah. No, that was just another day at the office. And this is Ray Mason's good stuff here. Yeah, Ray gave me a kit of the sword. I got to do something with that.
Looks like a Cadillac.
Little dynamic diver. This is one of the Brodeen kits. Nice. It's got a pitching propeller in it. Very nice.
Dave, this thing, that little boat is causing more headaches.
Oh, Jerry.
You know, Bob said, look, it's 31 inch. He goes, I'll do the little propeller thing. I know. And I'm
Right.
saying, I know Dave doesn't like that, but,
Hey, no. You did a nice job. And I was attributing, I'm rolling video, and I attributed this to Ray. I thought it was Ray's. No. Nice job, Jerry.
what happened is it's a dynamic.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, you got a freeboard like that. Why
So
not?
I put it in the pool, and and it just sank because the stern was so heavy.
Yeah.
So what I did was, and it's embarrassing, but I took the bottom, and I had to put this underneath it to
Oh.
balance it.
Yeah.
Now, if you know a better way, of
No.
balancing, and I'm afraid to run it because I'm afraid that
You don't have much more room for foam. Your fix was fine. You know what I did? On my kit, I've done a couple. I have a milling machine, so I actually milled the wall thickness of the top down just so I could reduce all of that displacement and then replace it with foam. That permitted me to put enough foam in the ass end so I wouldn't have to do something like that.
right.
But listen, you came up with
I
a fix.
cheated,
Yeah, David doesn't approve. Who gives a fuck what David says?
Look, years and years ago, I was chatting with you, and you made some comment like, "Oh yeah, Bob's got this stupid propeller thing," and that always stayed in my mind.
You know where that stupid
Whatever
propeller?
whatever
You know where
said.
it came from?
No, I don't.
Me.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Back, I think issue 4 of the subcommittee report.
I think I the old one.
Yeah, I drew that thing out. And
Oh God.
so anyway,
I remember you saying that, and
Hoist-
anything you say always sticks with me.
hoisted
anyway.
on my own petard.
Yeah, right.
It comes back to you.
So I get this, and I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm going, geez, I got to show this in front of Dave. It's going to be humiliating.
Not at all. Not at all.
What I'm afraid of is that it's going to get away from me because it sinks so low in the water.
Yeah.
And if I hit it too hard, it's going
Well,
to skim out.
can you adjust the
And I don't
endpoints?
want to lose it.
Can you adjust the endpoints on your transmitter?
No.
Let's see your transmitter.
This is what I'm using for it. The little clip, turns it on.
Yeah, you can't. So the thing is, I would put a mechanical stop here so that you can't go too far.
I thought that was a way of pulling it apart where it'll just click in increments. But
Well, you can put your stop inside the gimbal, or just get a plastic piece so that you have free movement here,
yeah,
but minimal movement here, so that you won't be slamming the throttle.
good point.
Yeah.
good point. Like I say, if I put it in the water and it scoots away from me, it's
Yeah.
I don't expect Dave to go dive looking for it.
Not these days, no. No, not this year.
But that was the only thing I could do, Dave.
Yeah.
Was put that underneath it. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And this is my old war horse. This thing I've had for years.
Yeah.
I wanted to give my daughter.
Is that OTW?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no ballast tank in it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But
Again.
like I said, this is an old workhorse, and I
Yeah.
do have a couple of these. Did you read? No. Okay.
Yeah. Good job. Good
That's
job.
what I've got after 84 years.
It's your story. You're sticking to it.
Geez, I was up in the attic and I had some of the original subcommittee checks and stuff from years and years
Wow.
ago.
Yeah.
You know, I suppose I should give them to somebody if they want.
Yeah. Trouble is finding somebody who gives a damn.
Well, I mean, it's more nostalgic than anything else. You know,
Yeah.
We started the club.
Well, I tell you what. Yeah. Get.
It took me, oh my God, I don't want to go into it lengthy. My son's a CPA.
Yeah.
It took me 2 years to get an LLC for subcommittee.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
They called my house. They called my parents. They called where I worked to check to see who I was.
Yeah.
And then they called, like 2 or 3 other people.
Yeah.
I would get calls from people like, is the IRS on your tail for something? I went, no, I'm trying to get,
You want to hear a horror story about getting a DBA? When Ellie and I filed federally for a DBA, D&E Miniatures, they thought I was a porn producer hiring models. Ellie took the phone call.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Am I speaking with the proprietor? No, it's the sole proprietorship. May I help you? And they asked it, we want to be clear on what D&E Miniatures is. And later on, Ellie's talking to me, I had the strangest phone call, and she didn't, to this date, she'll never know what that was about, but when she was telling me, I'm going, oh, they're fishing. They want to know if we're into weird shit.
Oh my God.
No, we make models. We don't shoot models.
My dad called me. He goes, the IRS just called the house. Are you in trouble?
Yeah.
Your house?
Yeah. Yeah. We're the government and we're here to help you. Run. Run.
All I know is
Nice.
it was a long 2 years. Yeah. 2 years.
You didn't waste any real estate.
It's a good thing my son was there.
You didn't waste any real estate in here. Well done.
I did this too. I know you guys did the
Pitching propeller?
pitching propeller.
And yaw. Yeah. Very good.
Those both.
Very good.
And that, no control rod coming out moving it. If you look over here how I did it. Wait a minute. This is off. That's
Grab the right one. There you are.
See, that slide goes back and forth. And there's a pin under here that's slanted. And because I hated seeing that stupid airplane control thing out.
Oh, the horn?
Yeah, the horn.
You are a very disturbed young man.
You want to see how disturbed?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, where do you see this?
Access.
Watch this. This is stupid. This is so stupid.
Oh my God. Every year, Frank, you come up with something.
Bizarro.
Pounds every time.
This is bizarro.
I haven't touched this in a year or two.
Wow.
And I don't have the missile
Are you
mechanism.
the one that's like a supervisor in aircraft mechanics or something like
No,
that?
I was a model maker in Grumman.
Descato. Bob. Yeah.
I make wind tunnel carving, models for, and
He was a pro.
all kinds of plaques for, models for desks for pilots and monkey mucks upstairs and everything. Yeah, somehow the screws fell out of here, but I fixed this. That works.
Oh, you got the skeg working, yeah. Good.
I was supposed to paint this and finish it up before I brought it.
Oh, no, you're okay.
On the TV one, that moves with the rudders. So, you know, and which is good because when this moves over, there's a reason why I said that was good.
He's got so much shit going on, he can't keep score.
When this rudder goes over, this is still blowing straight.
Yeah.
So this kind of like helps that out.
Directs it over.
The only thing on the TV, what self-respecting submarine would have a tar guard out there to collect seaweed and collect everything. So I did it all internal.
What was that? A personal shot at me?
No, not at all. Not at all. You're my idol.
Oh, yeah.
One of them, anyway.
No, get out of here.
He's another one.
Yeah. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Check out these.
What do you got?
In case the LED burns out, I threaded these and made them
Oh,
so they come out.
nice. You're frightening. This is a nice piece of work here. Getting those to work? Jeez.
Well, you know what? They're just temporarily glued on there now because I was doing that experiment with the skewed axis folding wings.
Right. Yeah.
The Leroy Grumman skewed axis folding wings. But this is a skewed axis only in one direction because he had it so it would skew and then fold back.
This is Ray Mason. This guy's nuts. These things actually.
Yeah, and I will have that next year. I will have it next year. I do have the cylinder in it, but it's not hooked up yet. But
That's all right.
supposedly, you know, they'll fold down like this,
There you go.
and then be ready to. They're all falling apart.
Do that again. Fold them back up.
I have his first.
Yeah. Oh, that is.
I had to reglue this just now.
You'll get it.
It got hit in the car.
Yeah. Wow. Looks good. I like the way you picked out the engraving.
Some wash, like you know.
Sure.
Like you
There's people that do 3D print.
Now you're walking around recording right now.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
You are so screwed.
Scale that's slightly smaller. And I got one that's 69 scale.
This, I had one of these for, what was it, 25, almost 30 years that you gave me? This idiot, I finally gave it to him. He made it work.
I watched you guys build it.
Yeah.
Here's a submarine. Put it together.
Yeah. And he did.
His radio.
Right.
Somebody gave this to Frank.
Yeah.
Frank, I don't want that radio. I said, hey, that's great for the Nautilus.
Yeah. Perfect.
The neatest process when he gave me, like, there was one thing that was missing. That was the underwater log. So I go, Dave, I need an underwater log, right? He goes, okay, we'll make one. And that was the neatest process of how to get. He just took like a shape of wrench shape, and we took a file, and drew it out, and made the whole thing.
Oh, jeez.
You know, and it was so stupid. It probably took like an hour, right, of doing it. I was like, I would never have thought something like that was.
Yeah, I'd lost your Archimedean screws, so we had to make one.
We should have just told me. Because I went to the dollar store and I bought a corkscrew. And I molded the corkscrew, and that's what that is.
Wow.
That is I don't think it's turning now, but it's just and it is a molded corkscrew because I was able to mold a shaft.
Yeah.
Inside of it, so it could fit into the holders on each shaft.
Beautiful.
Take that multi-divider that he's got that looks like an afro hairbrush, right? Indexed it out onto the print. Said, okay, this is how many it's got. Put it on.
No, I was sending you pictures of the actual.
This is the source right here. Yeah.
All right.
Well, you know, years ago we used to say to people, "What is that on the bottom there?" It's when you
auxiliary propulsion unit.
When you're on the bottom of the sea, it screws into the sand.
At Disney, when I first saw it, we were talking about, we were sitting there looking at things for like an hour back in '73, and we came up and we were like, well, what is that thing? And I thought it was an auxiliary or propulsor. That's what I thought. I was 11. I was like 12 at the time, I think, right? And that's what I thought it was like an auxiliary, you know.
Why was that throw so different? Was it just this thing must have
You didn't get the length here adjusted
the length
right.
must have just been. So here's like breaking this loose then.
There you go. No, put this on this and this on the rod. Yeah, put this on the beefy part. There you go. Go for it. Now you can make your adjustments.
Yeah, pull her out just a little bit.
Just rotate it.
At all.
No, don't use that anymore. Use your bare fist, a little finesse, you know. There you go. There you go. That's right. Now you're cooking. Get these off of this towel. Pull your ass in back in. There you go. There you go.
And this may be adjusted in terms of.
All right, make your appropriate adjustment there.
This is. Oh, and well, just to for snaps and wiggles, have both of these actually.
There you go. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, keep at it. You're doing good. See what's going on over here. Got Steve Mayo down there driving his 196 Type 212. He's finally got that dialed in. It's going like a rocket. How's it going, Steve? All right. Oh, man. I got Ken and Carol down here. He's driving the 135th Marlin. All right, you're all on candid camera. Watch the language.
Who is candidly cameraing on?
That's right. It's going on the internet. That's right. I'll get you all fired. That's going around lately.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at you, Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected. If only I could have been rolling tape a couple of days ago. He's a screaming maniac.
All for naught, too.
Well,
We got backup. Boat number 2 and 3.
well, you had a fallback at least. Yeah.
David, I got to ask, if you had to build another boat that you would then poke somebody in the eye with because you didn't ever want to do another one, what would that be?
Another fucking skipjack. What can I tell you?
What's that alligator one? Is that the one with the screw on the front, the gun turrets?
Oh, no, Etrigan. That was a Japanese movie. I don't know why I bought that, but I always had a thing for that. Another thing for the another thing for the landfill.
Submersible version of Space Battleship Yamato.
Well, it predated it.
Yeah.
And I think it was Toho's first big science fiction movie, and it's just a childhood delight that I never shook off.
How about an NCC 1701 Enterprise?
Oh, I've had my fill of that.
Yeah, but yours is probably all the D and stuff like that, though, right?
No, I scratch built a 1701 TOS for a client. Oh, here's a sad story with everything. You want to hear this sad story?
Of course.
All right. So I put in all the sweat equity, and for it to avoid seams, all of the LEDs were buttoned up for life, basically encapsulated like a tomb an Egyptian would be proud of. So I tell the client, their power supply is built into the base. Don't play with it. Well, they weren't bright enough, so he doubles the voltage, blows all the LEDs. And he sends it back to me. You got a weekend to fix this? I couldn't chase him out of the garage quick enough. Ellie had to hold me down. You know, God damn. No more 1701s for me, thank you.
I'm looking at how much that Seaview went for.
$250,000.
Just so she doesn't find out about that. You do realize that when you see her again, she's going to kick you in the ass.
Yeah, I know. She says, come on, Round Eye, I'm ready for you. You sold it for what? Nothing.
Okay, that dive on your bow plane.
Yeah.
But it keeps going. Well, because of the sail on this thing,
Big rudder.
the drag, it tends to pull the bow up anyway.
Yep.
I
Gotta get rid of some of that
heard
paint.
From,
Get down the gel coat.
and,
Weathering.
Dory.
No, Mike used to have that.
Yeah, the ballast tank is a little forward, so it's hard to...
Yeah. It's running perfect.
I'm just elated with it.
Yeah.
Sounds pessimistic, but I thought I'd put it in the water and then I'd have 2 days of just complete frustration. But it's just like, I never had a model just like that, need almost no trim, nothing, you know.
Well, you've done your homework. A lot of guys come here with something they just bought, they didn't even bother to charge up yet, and wonder why things go asunder. No, really, it's a lot of that happens. Now, you did your homework, you did your preliminaries, and you've been rewarded.
Oh, yeah, it is incredibly rewarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad. All these volumes, even if you didn't have any literature or anything with it, all these pictures, if there wasn't a way to just publish it.
Bob did. Bob published it already, his book.
No, your pictures.
A lot of my pictures are in his book.
Yeah.
Read the Ford. Read the damn book. What's wrong with you people?
I had to buy 3 of those.
Actually, I bought that book when I first started. And I read some of that stuff, and I thought, what the fuck is he talking about? And I put it down, and I started just Googling and listening to Diatribe, and haven't picked the book up since. So now maybe if I go back and read it, I'll understand.
Now,
I got a lot more out of the book now. Than
now with hands-on, it'll click.
Yeah.
A lot of it will click, yeah. Well, you're no different than the rest of us. I never get anything on the first read. I'm in my 4th read of Atlas Shrugged, and I'm starting to figure it out.
I think the book that I read the most was The Silent World by Cousteau.
Oh, yeah.
I've read that thing over and over and over and over. I must have taken it out of the library about 15 times. I was so fascinated. That's what got me into this whole thing.
What makes it interesting? What's so fascinating?
It's a tale of the inventor who experienced it for the first time from a romantic's point of view.
Right.
French.
Right.
French.
Invented the scuba gear and stuff like that. It
Yeah.
was so fascinating. Then when 20,000 Leagues came out, that was the end. I was done.
That was the glue that held kids together, that matured from, balsa airplanes gliding in the driveway to, I want that.
There with a Brownie Hawkeye camera taking pictures off the and then I paid the owner $20. He allowed me to go back stage with a wire recorder, and I wire recorded the whole movie.
Wow.
This is before all the
yeah.
came out.
You had it bad.
So,
I couldn't tell you how y'all built stuff like that so accurate. That boggles my mind to this day.
Well, the watershed moment was when Tom Sherman published those, I think, 3 articles in Boat Modeler magazine
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big. I have a nice letter from him in my notebook.
Oh, good. Good.
I'll sign it and everything.
Good. And he, even though he was a seasoned professional and highly respected in his arena, he was as much a geekazoid as we are.
Yeah.
He was a geek at heart, but he had the ability to set that aside and be a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote a real nice letter. He had sent me a breakdown of the law
Yeah.
list on onion skin.
Yeah.
And he rolled it up and sent it up to me. He said, don't tell anybody about it.
Yeah.
So I had it framed. I have it in my library. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
No, if I sit down, I'll never.
When Ellie and I went job hunting, we sat down with him over cocktails.
Oh, gosh, I never met him.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, this was...
brother that lives out in the Cape.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
Still...
selling some of his paintings, I think.
That's right, that's right. But
Sorry.
during our little meet and greet with him, Bob Burns was taking us on the rounds to the effects houses because we were looking for a job. And on one occasion, we're sitting down with Tom Sherman, and Tom said, "Yeah, I know of your work," and I said, "No shit." But on a napkin, he gave me a drawing. I had a question about the gingerbread work that was done in the wheelhouse, and he said, "Yeah, it looks like this." And on a napkin, and Ellie's sitting in the corner going, "You guys are geeks, you know."
More things have been put on napkins than you can
Yeah,
think of.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where's
But I
that
met
little
Bob
truck
Burns
that goes in the water?
I haven't
in
seen
Disney.
him today.
Maybe he didn't come today.
Maybe.
He took me. Somehow I managed to meet up with him
Yeah.
when our band was playing out there. When I was living out there, he took me downstairs.
That's a
in the Disney
torpedo. That's
vault.
not a submarine.
Ooh,
They had a helmet. He had the original gun
yeah.
and a whole bunch of stuff, and it was just down in the cellar, just thrown in a corner.
Just thrown in a corner.
Wow, can I take something? He goes,
No,
no, you can't take it out.
today it's
I had
a
a picture of him
Yeah.
standing with me with a helmet and
Yeah.
a gun. He was just the nicest guy.
Yes. Today those things are religious icons.
Yeah, right. Just thrown down there. It's just
Yeah.
when we were at the BBC, Mark and I were shooting something
Yeah.
for the BBC, and
You were doing
they
the
had
Bath
all-
Escape, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the we went into a BBC and they had this big closet with all the Doctor Who stuff.
Right.
People would go crazy.
Oh.
For those gadgets, all thrown in the closet. You know.
And they're all union guys up there. They could care less.
Yeah,
It's just a gig. Back it all up into a dumpster and move on.
And look at that thing, it's just like a fish.
It's running from me.
Relax.
No,
Yeah, you see the orange dots out there?
got nothing but
That's my camera.
heartache.
How many boats did you run today, Ken?
Yeah.
That worked,
How many boats did you run today, Ken?
right?
How many worked?
What's that?
One,
That's 1 out of 3. Not bad.
and I had trouble with that
I
one.
just got to make sure there's no Japanese fish
So-
around to help with me.
Not doing a very good.
Swing it around here for me, will you?
Water. You want it surface?
No, just to fly by it where you're at. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ah! Ah! A little drama.
Can't get much closer than that.
Yeah. He's beautiful.
Well, you know, you may have told your story. I went to one of the hobby shows.
I didn't give it a full blast.
Yeah. I went to one of the hobby shows in Seattle, and someone put one of those little rowboats in, and I actually hit it with this. Come look back 5 minutes later, it's sitting on the bottom, so I packed up the boat and got the hell out of it.
Everything you had was the photos from Disney, of the hero and stuff like that. So,
I know I had the VHS of 20,000 Leagues.
when did you get it?
And I bought it in Photomat. Right?
Yeah, but that was after you built it though, right?
No, while I was building it.
Really?
The Northern? Yeah.
Right.
I still have.
That's what I was hoping for.
That'd be I think it was like 1979. I bought a copy of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, 10 photomount. That's on VHS. The maximum length of the VHS was 2 hours. So,
Yeah, and awful resolution.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh.
So my copy of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the first copy that I bought on VHS, is time compressed. So when I played it, I said, what the heck's going on with the voices?
Oh, they didn't correct for that, huh? Okay, fine.
Of course, I was the only one that noticed.
Yeah, well, you're a pro.
Then I got the laser disc, which was fine. But that was after I made the noise.
Okay, all right. Well, at least you got all the footage in.
You can turn it off.
I'm not. No, I'm looking for that key embarrassing moment I can immortalize.
The phone underneath the speaker goes.
That was a wasted opportunity. You ducked that one. Thanks, Ray.
See, I like to do these shots that way because you get spectacular light off